Hello, my name is Joe Richter. I'm a real estate broker and an associate broker with Keller Williams Realty. I'm licensed in California and Oregon. I prepare monthly reports that look at the market trends in 14 communities from Newport to Woodbridge through Irvine and Trabuco Canyon. These reports can be accessed on our website at joe-richter.com under a navigation link named Market Trends Monthly Update. Each report takes a focused look at a specific community or neighborhood. The goals are to establish and monitor home values, to define the market type as either a seller or buyer, and to set reasonable expectation for days on market. You will see we put a lot of data into our proprietary statistical models to prepare and present this report. You can also access the public-facing information off the MLS at joe-richter.com under the navigation link Predefined Community Listings. This report focuses on Robinson Ranch and Rancho Cielo. It covers the period January 1st through June 30th, 2020. The monthly headline is, New listings are pushing the upper limits of the 5-year range, and contracts written explode. New listings have been running at the top of the 5-year range all year. The 15 contracts written in June was an explosion of activity, exceeding the highest months of the prior 5 years by 50%. The Robinson Ranch and Rancho Cielo market is currently a seller's market with 0.8 of a month of inventory. Inventory is down 60% compared to the same period in 2019, as shown in the blue column, and as seen in the blue line, the number of units available fell well below normal in June. Chapman University defines a buyer's market in Southern California as being 3.5 months or more of inventory. Monitoring the active listings provides insight into trends such as home values and inventory levels. There are 4 active listings. There were 19 in our report 30 days ago. There were 22 new listings over the past 90 days. 4 of those are still on the market, and there were 8 new listings during the last 30 days. Next, we will discuss the 3 essential steps in selling and buying. These are: new listings reflect the willing seller, contracts written reflect the willing buyer, and closing is the execution of the legal and technical aspects of the purchase contract by the buyer with lender cooperation. Compared to the same period in 2019, new listings are down 10%, contracts written are up 13%, and with 31 closings in 2020 through June 2020 is even with June 2019. New listings are down 10% from 2019, but it should be pointed out our 2019 year was very strong. It was 30% higher than any prior year. The Robinson Ranch, Rancho Cielo, has followed the normal seesaw pattern of the prior 5 years and appears to be headed for a very good year. The market has been within the 5-year normal range all year. Contracts written are up 13% compared to 2019, with 9 contracts written in May. The market came back strong and put up exceptional numbers. June produced an outstanding set of activity, exceeding any month of the prior 5 years by 50%. Closings have been in the 5-year range throughout 2020 also, with the exception of February, which was very high. With 31 closings at the end of June, June 2020 is even with June 2019. Home values in Robinson Ranch and Rancho Cielo are running up about 2.6% compared to 2019. This is the best appreciation we have seen in any of our markets. Home values are understandably the most important subject sellers want to discuss. Home values are always established by the market, the buyers, not the sellers. The last graph in this report demonstrates this market value concept. The average current list price for the active listings is $1,104,000. The price range of the active listings is from $789,000 to $1,388,000. Recent closings are used as a primary metric to determine pricing estimates in appraisals and CMAs. Depending upon the amount of information available, a look-back period of 90 to 180 days is typically used in an appraisal to obtain sufficient data to make the appraisal estimate. Over the past 90 days, 14 homes have closed. 12 homes closed below the revised list price, 1 home closed at the revised list price, and 1 home closed above the revised list price. The days on market for all active listings is 29 days. It was 30 days in our report at the end of May. Days on market is the time from activating a listing on the MLS to getting an offer accepted and a purchase contract signed. It is the pulse of market activity. As listing brokers, we always advise our clients that a normal days on market would be 30 to 45 days. The current month's supply of inventory is a low 0.8 of 1 month. Month supply is the primary determining factor in defining a market type as either a seller or buyer's market. Chapman University defines a buyer's market here in Southern California as being 3.5 months or more of inventory. Hence, the Robinson Ranch Rancho Cielo market is currently a seller's market. To better anticipate the possible market direction, there are 3 majors of changes in inventory that we monitor to forecast the market shifts. The first is a change in inventory from a point 90 days ago. Currently, inventory is down 43% from where it was 90 days ago. The second is the year-over-year changes in inventory levels. This aids in understanding how normal the current trend might be. Today, inventory levels are down 60% compared to the same period last year. And the third metric we cross-check is on seasonality. We look at the month-to-month comparison. The current month, June of 2020, is down 78% compared to June of 2019. This map displays the location of the MLS listings used in this report. You can have access to this information on our website at joe-richter.com under the navigation link Predefined Community Listings. And this page shows the listing thumbnails associated with each one of those listings. Each thumbnail has a brief summary of the listing. To see the full detail, click on the image. This is a table that shows all the current active listings. And this table shows the closings so far this year. You should notice in the lower right there, we look for outliers for days on market, cumulative days on market, list price, and close price. Outliers are data points that are outside the normal range of data. You can see that the DOM and CDOM has outliers. These are highlighted in red. And this is the last bit of detail for this report. This chart shows the value range of all the closings. The red dot represents the close price. The gray dot represents the original list price of the same transaction. Notice, most of the gray dots are above the red dot, indicating a price reduction, either during the listing to make it more attractive to buyers or as part of the contract negotiation. However, there are, at times, gray dots below the red dots which indicate a price increase. This typically happens when a home is well priced, well presented, and well marketed. Buyers and economic conditions set the market value. In closing, we would like to say thank you for listening. We have tried to make this a high-level explanation of how the market is evolving, the view from 40,000 feet, so to speak. If you have questions or would like to discuss the market in more detail, we are here to help. If you have questions about forbearance or prices or DOM, anything at all, please contact me. The team I work with would love to be of service. Again, thank you very much.